Welcome to the We Are Subject 4 Twitch stream. This stream is sponsored by Cintiq. Please get comfortable and be sure to relax with your favorite snacks for optimal enjoyment. We at Cintiq hope you have a wonderful time with this stream, and we are very excited to have you all here. I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I will see you very shortly. Remember, at Cintiq, we own the future.
What is up, everyone?
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Happy Tuesday video. I hope you all are excited to watch this new video with us. We've got a lovely guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I am Garrett. I am alumni, Project 863 editor for season 2, and I am so humbled to be a part of your guys' show today and just to have a good old time. That's Canadian Fest.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's distinctly more Canadian stream time. Yeah, we are exactly 50% more Canadian.
We're so excited for today because today's the new video.
Yeah, judging by the thumbnail,
Right?
we're ready to see some Phantom face, I think.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, reminder to everybody that we do watch the video live, react it. So we have not seen the video. So if you have seen it, please don't spoil it. If you do have theories or you want to talk about stuff, we're gonna do that after the video's over.
Ooh, that's way large text. 1 second, I need to edit this. I forgot that I didn't add the whole thing that says that you're there. Apparently, the last time last time I did this, it was featuring Toast. So we're not featuring the voice of Toast.
I'll be Toast. I'll take over Toast's position.
I feel like half of that would just be arguing with Emiko to stay on task.
Well, it's just Toast is such an incredible artist, man. I wish I could draw like Toast could.
Oh,
Right?
I love Toast.
We're actually in the process of getting a layout done for us by Toast.
Ooh.
There we go. Now it says the voice of Garrett.
Yo.
Featuring the voice of Garrett up there by our lovely sub goal. So yeah, welcome Garrett. We're happy to have you aboard.
Yeah.
This is actually this is actually the first time that Angel and Garrett are getting to directly speak. We've of course done some artist shenanigans.
We do not bring up the artist shenanigans here.
To those of you who remember Voldemort, you know what we're talking about.
Oh man, that was your doing.
That was
terrible.
Listen,
that was terrible. Nightmares.
It was pretty scary.
It's my favorite thing. It should have been my Halloween background. I should have just made that the stream layout for Halloween. It was just Voldemort.
I do see we have some new names in chat.
Yeah, let's pop through our chat and say hi back to everyone. Facing Phantoms, Marcy, Maggie, Sawyer, another Maggie. Oh no, sorry, the same Maggie. Ruby. Hello, welcome. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Also, Phantom says, "Hey, Garrett."
Hey, Phantom. How are you
Winter's
doing?
here.
Winter Unicorn.
What is up, everybody? We hope you're having just the best day.
So, for those of you who have seen the video, are you excited for us to watch it? For those of you who haven't seen the video, are you excited to watch the video?
Right. Just by the thumbnail. The thumbnail is like, I zoomed in a little bit to it, not gonna lie. I'm like, bloop. And
yeah,
kind of terrifying.
So that's all I've really seen for the video. I haven't seen the title. I haven't seen the thumbnail. Oh, I've seen the thumbnail is it. So judging by the thumbnail, we were kind of talking about a possible theory we have just by that. And that Ben looks young.
Ben does look young.
But like everyone else in the timeline should be like by all rights about 50 or 60 years old.
Yeah.
Unless they were like 12-year-old scientists running around here like Doogie Howser.
And shooting each other? I don't know.
Right.
Oh,
That's
oh man, I would love to see that. Just a toddler running around with a syringe. Be like, okay, it's time to do your insertion.
You
time to
want the
get
red one or the blue one?
time to get wife's blood.
Wife's wood.
I want my serum. Oh, too good. Too good.
So I guess on that note, we could probably get to watching the video.
Yes.
Let me switch over to this. I'm gonna.
Oh, where did I put my phone? I put my phone away. I gotta grab my phone. What are our names today? Annual membership.
Oh yes.
Cooperative search and
This gives us
complicated impress.
Yeah, so SyncTube gives us some lovely new usernames by default. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the video. It should autoplay.
The iPhone attachment allows for easy
No,
access into
you'll probably have to
the
hit play on your side,
Last-
Garrett. But it
Okay,
should sync
gotcha.
up to where Jordan
ability
is.
to see paranormal
Awesome.
Okay, playing it.
activity or any trace plasma of said activity.
No way.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Those are footsteps. We should follow them.
Going down this way.
Oh yeah, that's right. We get to see what was in the filing cabinet too.
The filing cabinet that we
Yeah.
The storage.
unit that we never looked at.
What's in there?
We busted these.
We watched a Rose video and seeing
Bro.
the cabinet and stuff. We're like, how could you go in there? Because she like went into
One
red
is
base
cold.
without turning the lights on and everything. And I'm like, don't you know it's haunted in there?
Holy crap. It's that one right there. Should I touch it?
Yeah, pick it up.
Should I touch it?
Does
You
it
gonna get
feel
possessed,
good?
Matt?
Yeah, pick it up.
It looks like all the other ones.
Ronald Burns.
It does. Yeah, it feels a little cold. It definitely feels cold. Ronald. What does that
I think
say?
it's his birds.
Ronald Berg.
Bergs.
Yeah, it's for sure
Bird.
cold.
It's
This is
cold.
super
It's
in
cold,
here.
so we're gonna call it
Anybody supposed to know
icebergs.
who Ronald Bergs is? Have we heard of Ronald Bergs?
Ronald
That-
Bergs is a new name.
It hasn't shown
Yeah.
up in any previous. Okay. Ronald Bergs, place of birth, Phoenix, Arizona, 62 date of birth, height 5'9", 168, circuit design engineer, contact info 911.
And we have our first fan.
Maybe that means this person didn't have anyone.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, yeah.
That's really sad.
So this file we found in this filing cabinet, and that filing cabinet.
Yeah, I know. We
found
have mods
there.
watching out as well.
And we were led to this by paranormal
Thank you, Phantom.
footsteps. But this thing we got out of
The storage
the
unit.
storage unit,
Wesley's.
which was
You're
Wesley's,
drinking
which was the
antidote?
co-owner
Is
of
that perhaps?
Syntech.
Is that perhaps
Trying to make sure I'm putting all these pieces together.
berry flavored antidote?
Doesn't Wesley have a
Oh, is
file in here?
is yours not working, Garrett?
See any, no.
No, it is working now.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Employee files.
Yeah.
That he wrote?
I mean, do you have files on all of us?
Yeah.
I mean,
What does
for
mine say?
documentation.
Yeah, do you
Right?
have
I have
file
multiple sets of files on all of
That
them.
reminds me of the time that I was joking about
honest with you.
implementing like a
Keep
ticketing
track of those
system
files.
for our
That's not my
house.
job. It might be my job, but I don't do it. He takes steroids, supplements, antihistamines, topical antiseptics.
Do we think that the ghost is this person?
Why
It
else
was-
would we be led to
was,
it?
like,
don't
quite
know.
literally touched by the ghost, I suppose.
Okay.
Wait,
chat.
let's keep this. Can you put this?
Rex reminds me, does Matthias have a file on me?
All right, guys.
I don't know.
Set you down here. Okay?
Maybe.
You can't see me. Don't worry about that. Focus, dude. John Doe.
It's just a picture of a straight line that says Saskatchewan, eh?
We found a body out legit under our floorboards. And John Doe, who is an undercover officer, this is what I sent to him ages ago, it feels like. He said, I think we should chat. Are you available right now? I'll make myself available right now because
Oh.
this is all too
We're gonna get to
real
see
and serious.
our old pal
Let's see if anyone else
Johnny
is
D.
available right now.
Johnny D.
Guess what?
Is that two
John Doe.
computers?
It looked like it.
John Doe responded.
Oh,
He's got two computers, one for his mom in
Yeah, he
Pokemon
responded.
Go.
He said he wants to chat. Can you chat right now?
I can. I know Woods wants your help
Yeah,
with something,
I
but
have
you can just come back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Wait.
What?
Your guys' hair is totally different.
Yeah, I know. We both decided to go for a change, and now I'm so ready for all the comments to be like,
Yeah,
are
they both
sisters."
they both dyed their hair or at a similar time frame
Yeah.
to a similar color.
So I don't know what it's like.
Right. Bailey's is more red.
There you go.
Oh, that was weird.
Aw.
Sister.
I did
Alright,
that at
guys,
the
now go
same
do
time.
Did you want me to
Yeah,
look
no,
at
I'm
this
just
email?
messing. I'm just messing. Bailey, do you actually have to go somewhere really quick?
Oh, I think actually Woods is on his
Don't
way
bring
back,
that
so we
joke
might all
back,
be
please.
here
Which
now.
joke?
Cool.
Divine timing.
John Doe emailed us back.
Yes.
Johnny D, I
You wanna
think.
chat with him? All right,
Yeah,
so I pulled up his emails. Wait, you know what? I have a chat with
Was
him.
Johnny D
This is
actually a
old
meme?
chat.
Did I just accidentally meme?
I'm not sure I really want to waste time.
It's not
asking
Neck.
him that. No offense, but
Ah,
maybe
Neck
I'm-
was good though.
He definitely made it sound like there's like something pressing that he wants to talk about. Which
I don't know why I made that a question mark too.
What did you say?
We've been waiting for you to answer back.
Oh.
I feel really. Wait,
Wow,
we're
Matt.
desperate now.
Oh,
It's all right, though.
gotcha.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll play it off.
It's okay. You're not trying to like make him your girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend. Maybe he's.
Do you want to
not.
go
Oh,
steady?
There he is. Typing.
John's.
Come on, broski. Come on, broski. Give me something. A lot has been going on. I haven't had a chance to look into the picture you sent. Especially with the drop-off you
Look
made.
into
mean,
it.
the
What?
drop off was so long ago.
Yeah, yes, it is an outline. Good.
Okay, so what is it about then?
But what about...
I'm sure he
What-
looked
what
at it.
about-
He probably just doesn't know what
Maybe
what
it's
to
just
make of it.
irrelevant.
What does he mean drop-off? What drop-off did we make?
when we like gave him
He's still
That
going
was
through that
so
evidence.
long
What
ago.
evidence?
all that.
Wow, yeah. What has he been doing?
He gave back the evidence.
You mean Ben?
The drop.
Drop off is Ben.
No, poor Ben.
Okay, well, I mean, like,
No.
the fact that he said the drop
Or Ben.
because he said the drop off that you made, like,
Oh,
it,
like
like
when
dehumanizes
B27
him.
was like in the U-Haul.
Yeah.
Is
like,
he
we-
a human though? Let's be real.
I mean,
I don't know.
partially, I'm
After
sure.
seeing that
That is-
thumbnail,
Oh,
I'm kind of.
okay.
Okay. Has he been difficult?
Yeah, it sounds like he's had his hands full.
I thought they
I
meant
mean,
like
I
the
can't
case
imagine
that they
he's, like, a ray
left.
of
I did
sunshine.
too until
I'm
they
like
said
that
you mean Ben.
long.
I mean, he doesn't have access to serum anymore, right? So
True.
Withering away.
he's probably
Oh.
having crazy withdrawals.
He doesn't have access to.
I didn't even
anymore.
think of
Why
that.
did I not think of that?
What kind of
That's
withdrawals
actually
do you
what I
get from
wanted to discuss with
serum?
you. Benjamin has no intention of talking with us. I'm not surprised, but there's only so long that we can keep him here, and the patience of our officers interrogating him is thinner than my own.
So what?
They dropped him off to daycare and he's been being difficult.
It's like he's gonna wanna ask you.
It's like,
I'll
listen,
do everything
he
I
had a
know,
duty,
Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
This isn't our job
he didn't
anymore.
want to be
Right?
changed.
I don't
He was a
know
little
much more.
irritable. He
was
wouldn't
like,
go
"Who
down
talked
for his
to you?
nap.
Did you?
And when we
learn
gave him a
anything?
yogurt tube, he
Like, what
wanted the
conversation?
vanilla
I
one,
mean,
but we didn't have
that's on
any.
the
We just
internet
gave him
for everyone
grape.
to see.
Yeah.
He had a tantrum.
Yeah.
He had a temper
I
tantrum.
wouldn't be a great detective if you
full
weren't-
on
I
lying
want
on
the
the-
red one.
He's just full on the
What's
ground,
an FBI
flailing like a fish.
What else can we possibly do?
They can't just.
Okay, I
let
gotta
him
turn you guys
go.
down a little
Right?
bit
Yeah.
in Discord.
Well,
If they
he
don't
made
have-
a comment about like we can't hold him here forever.
Yeah.
But like we dropped him off with like his property, and his property was a literal bomb.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not necessarily.
Yeah,
What did he
his
say?
I
property
actually have
was a
different
literal
workaround for
bomb.
This. I want you to come and speak with him.
What?
You're not Clarice. This is not Silence of the Lambs.
You're not
Like,
Clarice.
Have
Yeah,
you seen
that's-
Silence
love
of the
that
Lambs?
line so
Why
much.
would we go?
Because
go
you were the only
interview
one he
this guy?
talked to.
But like,
Like,
we
here's the
put
thing.
this away, didn't we?
Yeah, but to
He
be
seems
fair,
And then
like
he
a-
yelled Virgo, and it was quite weird. So can you come pick him
to
up?
the real world that Ben has, you know, sometimes they bring in like family members to try and get
Yeah.
people to confess.
He
Do
he
you think
seems
he's
to
even
have an
going to talk
affinity
to us?
for
We
going through
were
the
the ones to bring
ceiling.
him in.
That,
You're right.
Just
That doesn't make
crawling
any
through
sense.
the
Why would
vents.
he wanna talk to us?
Something tells me we're not gonna be super buddy with him after putting him in jail. Oh,
That's true, but I think he will regardless.
call it a gut feeling.
He keeps
Why is
demanding the
that?
weird red juice.
Because he
Oh.
asked for you.
Oh.
Oh.
Scary. I would not trust that.
I mean, are you comfortable with that, Matt?
I'd say I'm comfortable with it because he's behind bars now, and I
Yeah.
did it when he wasn't behind
This
bars.
is true.
And there'll
That's
be
true.
there'll be guards around and stuff. I'm sure it's not just
But-
gonna be you and him.
You think the picture I sent has anything to do with this? I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know how these things are all together and why this isn't ending, even though he's behind bars.
They have
Because
to
he's
be
not the
sorted.
villain,
We
Matt.
can discuss that later, I promise.
He's part of the
Getting
villain.
You an hour with him was a near impossible task, so we would need to move quickly. Why is it always?
It's always intense.
Why is it an impossible task? Probably because I'm not in.
Took out
an
Goldar.
actual-
You still gotta take out Lord Zed.
Where are we supposed to go? I mean, like, I'm available. Do you guys have anything that you can't push back to
I mean, you're the
tomorrow?
boss, Matt.
I can move stuff around.
Yeah. Yes, you could.
How do I believe that?
I
Never been
Yeah.
to jail before.
Neither of us. I was just gonna say the
And
same
just to
thing.
think, in that time, she was probably just gonna reboot Totally Trendy.
True.
We got this mask.
Yeah. Can he survive?
I was
you
gonna
know,
say, if it's like for medical purposes, they probably do leave it on. But
Or is he just withdrawing like crazy?
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably gonna try and get serum from you, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. I think we have a
I'm
little.
not gonna bring him serum.
No, we
I think we
might
got a
definitely
little
be
bit.
able to bring
Matt
that
just
into
dealing
jail.
serum.
It's like, listen,
Okay.
listen,
we're on
we
this
gotta
guy's
we gotta
side.
pay for the videos somehow.
I'll email you the address and time to meet. It will be safe, so I don't want you to feel concerned. But unfortunately, it can only be you.
Yeah, I still think we should all go like with you, but that doesn't surprise.
Oh, we're gonna get a
me.
creepy
Oh.
waiting room
No
again.
deal.
No deal.
What do you mean?
Don't bring
do
it
I
up
gain
again.
from this? Okay. My audience goes where I go.
Oh yeah, maybe we can at least film the conversation.
Bingo.
Like if not all four of us can be in there.
Then I doubt he'll talk. He asked for me personally.
He's talked on camera with us before.
True.
I think he will.
Yeah, I feel like he almost likes an audience in a weird way.
I mean, to be fair, Matt is
Why
the
is
only
that?
dad out of them, so.
Call it a gut
Oh,
feeling.
call it a gut feeling.
Come on, dude. Just agree. You can do it, bud. You can do it. Very well. I'll forward you the details now. Alright,
He's at Syntech
well,
Location
you guys
3.
can go there with me, but
Yeah.
I guess I'm the only one.
Going in.
Well, and camera.
Play all of the
Sam,
videotapes.
comfortable?
If we want to bring camera in, I can do that.
See you there. Actually, will I see him there? So I guess we wait for him to send us the address.
I like how he
In the
sends things like
meantime,
that and then
just
immediately
figure out how to
questions
prep
himself.
ourselves.
Wait, was that
Yeah.
dumb?
Let's do it. What are we trying? Answers. What answers do we want out of this? Like, what are we trying to gain out of this whole thing?
Aw,
right?
look at
Like,
Bailey's
What's going on in
Funko
our
Pop.
studio?
I mean, Ben might
Which
know
one is it?
about if another death occurred.
Looks like
in
some
the
Spider-
Funko
building.
Pop.
I feel like the obvious
Looks like
question
Spider-Man Doc
is,
Ock.
What's up with the writing? What's up
Or like
with
Bailey's got
Spider-Man.
taste.
What does
Yeah.
John Doe want to know?
I imagine they need something to indict him, right?
I assume they're going to be recording via their security system.
Yeah.
So whatever he ends up revealing to me, that they're going to be able to incriminate him.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
they just need a reason to hold him longer, or
Maybe we should try and do that.
Oh,
because
that's
if we
a
don't
cool
do that,
like
he might
wood
be let go.
burn
Yeah.
or a book or
If they
whatever
don't
that
have
is
any
on the
reason to hold
left.
him.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
it looks
I'm
like
not
a
professional.
plank
ask
that's
him
been
about-
wood burned
Yeah,
with
they know
Matthias
you
that says
got
mega dope.
They're gonna
Yeah,
give
that's
you
cool.
stuff to interrogate him with.
Although
Why
it looks a
would
little
they
funny
give
that it's
me
right by
their
Bailey's
questions
desk.
if those questions
Yeah.
haven't worked? I think
Why would they
we.
bring in a random civilian?
His face is everywhere.
Because
I like to
of
just
the
I like to
connection.
just turn to
No,
my
no,
left
they're
and
gonna
see a
doubt they're
wood
just
burned
gonna be
My
photo of my
boss.
boss.
Hey, alright, he's in there. I
Reminds me to
think
work.
they're gonna have questions.
I'm always watching.
But I think you also have an
He
agenda
just
as
puts
well.
googly
What if
eyes
we
on it.
ask subject
Oh my
That'd be
god,
amazing.
I want
What
to
if we
see
ask
googly
them
eyes on it now.
What to ask B27? Maybe there's deeper connections that they can see that we can't.
Yeah, worth a shot.
Okay.
Wow.
Back to Megadeth then.
I guess so.
Back to Megadisc. I hope
Okay,
I saw this
so
early
I'm gonna
enough
make
to
it
be able to
pretty
get on
simple
this
here.
because I did
Yo.
comment
Oh, did you?
We
Yeah,
might
from
have
the
I
We
only
Are
seen it like
Subject
2 days
4 channel.
later.
visit
I think I was
Ben
about
in prison.
4 or
If
5
we
hours
can,
after, so I think I was too late
What would you
Yeah.
want?
because I
us
don't know
to
what the rough
ask
time
him?
frame they let
Let's do that.
those gestate
Okay.
is. But
Yeah.
I'd imagine probably not
refresh
more
bit
than a
for
couple
minute or
hours.
So, and I'll get back to you.
25 minutes.
Yeah, there we go.
5 minutes later, sat back down.
25 minutes.
quick
I was
refresh.
exactly
I'd ask him
4
if he knew
hours and
Deb
35
murdered
minutes
Wes.
late.
That might open him up to more answers. I'd also ask him about the fire and other stuff that happened at Syntech. I don't know how much time I'm going to have.
An hour.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't he say an hour?
You need to take a notepad and a pen and just.
Just rapid fire.
Right on
Rapid
your
fire
notes.
the questions.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know that Deb murdered Wes because he would have had to watch the tape to give it to you.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
100% knows. Because
What are you
I
talking
think
about? You just thought it was reruns of Martha Stewart
He
Living.
just needed to clear his own name because we were
Yeah.
accusing him.
Ask him, how old are you?
We have documentation.
Oh, yeah,
to
true.
like.
Oh, yeah, we do have a file on Benjamin that has his age.
Yeah.
What was his age?
I don't
It's like
remember.
38 or
He's
something.
38.
33, or at the time the file said 33, so he's got to be like in his 40s now.
Did it say that? Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ask him
like-
how the serum would be injected into subjects and what their goal was by doing it.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Ask him how
Hey,
much power
DJ
Nelson
Atkins
Psychic still
902.
has.
Thank you for the
Is he
follow.
still giving orders to
Hey,
all the Phantoms himself, or is someone else in his place? And also ask him how he knows anything about.
We just
the
got a
fire
little bit
incident.
more
Ask him
Canadian.
about the purpose of the bomb, what the spire is, and who could be haunting location number 1. Ask
Uh,
him if there are any
Phantom, he's good to
sightings or
unban.
paranormal activity that he's
Yeah.
ever seen.
He's
We
our
know him
personal
personally.
friend.
Confirm who is haunting you guys. Ask him whether there are other.
But I
Uh,
love the
Ask him about
slick.
Nelson and his whereabouts
Yeah,
in
you were
the
quick
game.
about it,
Find out
though.
D3B again. See if that triggers.
Love that.
something. Yeah.
I just thought of something. What if we ask him who the guy on the folder is?
Ronald
Maybe.
Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some index cards.
Matt's into index cards right now.
So
That's what I said.
You need a
I should
pen.
have grabbed a pen. So we have a bunch of questions about. I'm not going to be able to get to all of these, but I'm going to write down some really critical.
No,
Our
it's all
mods
good.
are on top of things.
Ronald,
Yeah.
What are his motives?
We
Am I
run
gonna pull up
this
these
PG,
index
so
cards
our
and
mods are on
talking
top
to
of
this
things
phone?
like that.
Ask him more
Yeah.
about Siphus. Oh yeah, how much power does Siphus have? You should ask what the Spire is. Yeah.
Ooh, the Spire.
How
That's a good
prison
one.
food tastes.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you
What he
for
truly thinks
being
about
on top
death.
of it.
More writing on the walls. Mind control. Mind control.
Noted.
That's interesting.
If killing Wes
It's
was
all good.
actually an accident, I would ask him more about the history of Syntech.
What if the reason why he was talking to himself is because it's a part of him that's under
What is
mind
Virgo?
control,
That's what I
and a
asked.
part of him that is not under mind control, so he's like fighting
I still think
himself.
Virgo's a directory on the
Or
Apple
maybe
II.
he can snap out of it sometimes, and so like the part of him that still isn't under the mind control can still talk to him.
I would go with serum deteriorating his brain.
Hey, thank you so much for the sub, Chris.
Do you know anything about the red paint
You
on
get
the
some of our
walls?
awesome new
And what was Dev's
emotes.
favorite color?
Yeah,
Oh my
peep
gosh.
those emotes.
Luckily,
They're
I got a phone so I can
fantastic.
pull up these
Shoutouts
if I need
to
them on the way.
all of the
But I've
artists
got a
that
long
made
list of
those.
questions here
Yeah.
that I'll be using. So thank you very much, guys.
Aw.
If we use your question, I'll try to remember to pop it up on screen. I won't. Quinn will. Thank you, Quinn. Love you. Okay, so John Doe just sent me the address. You guys.
Thank you.
Should Woods and I come with you guys?
We're actually in the process of upgrading it because
That's
I'm
fine.
not
You
a
guys
huge
stay
fan
back.
of the layout
When we come
myself.
back, we'll bring it up to speed
Uh,
because we'll supposedly they're going to let us film it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they let us film it, we can just show you the footage.
Yeah, that's
What
fine.
is that Star Wars thing that he has there? Is it just
Okay,
a
Sam,
comic book
you
cover
ready?
on like a wood
Okay,
print?
let's do this.
I think it's the first issue of the Star Wars comic book.
I'm just gonna
On a wood
this
plank.
one. I don't know.
Okay.
What am I
Gotcha.
supposed to say? We're on our way, I guess.
I miss you
Are
too.
you nervous? I
It's
feel
been-
like
it's
I'm
been a
nervous.
long
I'm
time.
super nervous. That's why I was like,
what
oh,
happens
it's
when your
all, like,
employer
buzzed in my
puts you
head
up
when
for
we started pulling
adoption.
out the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can confidently say neither of us.
But I
have
hope
ever
you're doing
done
well. I
before.
saw that you were
What the heck? I've
doing a bunch
technically
of other
talked to
things
him
here, so I hope
before,
that's all
and
going well for you.
technically
Yeah.
say that was interrogation, or
I still
don't
think
know
the
if I was
Phantom
being
is such
interrogated.
cool character
He's talked to you
design.
before, and some of the
Like,
stuff he was saying to you
yes,
was
I am.
pretty, like he really wants there to be some sort of connection there.
You're
think
telling
about
me he's
think
looking
about all
for a
the
friend?
Yeah, like
think
the
about
Phantom
all
is
the
such
stuff
cool
that he said
character
to you
design.
in these
If nothing
conversations.
else persists from this series, which I hope it
Bending
does, the Phantom design
But
is
clearly
so
he
cool.
loved you.
Ah, Cypress 22 with a
Hey.
5-month sub. What up?
This looks
You're
so
on your way
scary.
to a full Phantom Eye, or no, you should have a
No?
full Phantom Eye now in your
Oh my
sub
gosh.
badge.
That's super intense.
Helicopters.
What is
I don't know, restricted areas though. You see those signs?
this place? You have your note card.
Hey, my note card's here.
Okay.
You ready?
He's gonna practice his Spanish phrases with him.
Barbed wire and all the.
Yeah.
The lights
No,
on it?
this looks like I feel like we shouldn't be here, and
I know,
like
right?
we're just normal people.
There goes a plane. That's so cool.
Versus what? Unnormal people?
Ben's in there.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
he's flying the plane.
Only
He's
That-
gonna drop
really
serum.
intense
That
investigators
nefarious
and, like,
dude,
either
he's
you're
on his
going to
way
jail
out
or
to
you're
the
going-
door.
I guess we are going to talk to people.
He's
Can you imagine
escaping
putting
in
one
the
of
Right
the?
here, right here. I don't want to walk in filming, right?
I can set it so you get both badges. I thought I had, but I will take a look at this. Ooh, hold on.
Okay. Upon arriving at the prison, the vlog camera caused some conflict and delays. Eventually, after waiting in a Stark room for 45 minutes, we agreed to only show Ben and his cell on camera, and not anyone or anything else. We were admitted and escorted into another room. We were then searched thoroughly and escorted down more hallways through many different gates. Upon arriving to his cell, the guard stood to the side and Sam turned the camera back on.
All right. Troy will stay there long enough that we could have read it, but just to be
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, Matt looks like he should be. Oh my goodness. So I'm really nervous to hear the voice.
Right? Is it still going to be modulated? Like
Distorted. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't be in a dark room.
Wait, max security prison? Oh, Chris, this is a whole wild ride. I highly recommend. There's some recap videos where they kind of go over the first 2-3 seasons of this. It's totally worth the watch. Cause like this is the culmination of basically like a year and a half, or technically like 3 years of YouTube videos right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so nervous to hear the voice. I'm
Talk to me. I came all
so
the way down
nervous.
here, and now you're just not even talking at all.
Oh, I'm turning this light on.
Nice tattoo, man. Super
Nice
scary.
tattoo, bruh. Oh, wow.
What's that, like,
Oh, it is a
you got
different-
yourself or something, or?
Yeah, I feel crawly as well.
Will do.
We do a soft start, huh? Easy into
Oh,
human
I'm
conversation.
Gonna do
Some
icebreakers.
questions from
Do 2 truths and a
them.
lie.
You cool with that? He's cool with it.
Oh,
Yeah. What
He's
is
cool with
the
it.
absolate?
He kind of, like, in that position, he kind of reminds me of the villain from Iron Man 2.
On the outside?
Oh,
And you
what's
wonder-
that?
You know,
oh,
they
you can hear other
said,
voices.
coming in here, they told me that you didn't use your only call.
Oh,
Who? Deb?
Ghost.
so the voice is
You know she's a
distorted.
murderer, right?
So I wonder if the mask distorts it.
Oh, he's laughing.
I'm not a murderer, I'm a YouTuber. Okay. How about we
Oh yeah, we'll show you in a little bit the mask, but
switch gears here?
it's real cool character design.
Yeah.
Who you working for?
This is a productive conversation.
That's true.
Oh, you can kind of see the mask there.
Yeah. It reminds
Are
me of
you
The
under
Office
the
when, like,
influence of the
Michael is
smell?
talking to Toby at the end of his thing.
So you're telling me you don't work for anyone? And you're
You
not
tell
under
me,
the
Chris.
influence
You
of
tell me.
serum? Okay, so well, looks like it's a pretty cut and dry case, right? Got the guy red-handed. He's behind bars. Why am I even here?
Oh.
Oh, we got a close up of him. Well, relatively close up.
Yeah.
The last person that said that to me turned out to be a manipulative murderer. So
Whoa.
forgive me
Oh.
if I don't trust you.
Oh.
How do you know about that?
Oh. Oh, I don't. It's moving.
Oh no. Again.
Oh.
What
Oh.
do you mean again?
His eyes are just. Oh.
Wait, is this like a... What?
When did it first start? After who died? What did it say?
Somehow, this showdown ends up being way more kind of nerve-wracking than the last one.
Right?
But it's because he feels more human now.
I agree, Phantom. His eyes do look red.
Where did it happen?
Does he just have empty tubes?
It looks like it. Oh, I don't.
Oh.
Oh.
What did they say?
They said I was crazy. Of course. I was seeing things. They told me to do things that didn't make sense. That didn't
Where is this going?
Right?
right.
Yes, he did call us minions.
You haven't heard them yet.
Heard who?
Well, that's how it started for me.
Heard who, Ben?
The voices.
He's so calm.
You've lost your mind. Your mind has deteriorated from that serum.
I thought so too. But now we know that it hasn't because you see them too. What are they telling you?
When I rented out those units, there was nothing on those walls.
Of course not. Would you have rented it if there was? Don't be a fool. They came through.
True.
But it keeps bleeding through, doesn't it?
Who did? Who painted over it?
The landlords, I suspect. After all, haunting is bad for
I feel like this is bad content on our part,
you're saying the
but like
unit
I'm
is
so
haunted?
invested in this right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll
Oh.
talk about it after.
What?
everything.
Building is haunted.
Do you have any idea how many people died in that building?
That's what I said.
I'm sure you saw to that personally. I thought you said you were working alone.
I said I wasn't working for someone, nor am I being controlled.
Careful.
Oh.
Oh.
What you say can and will be used against you.
Whoa.
Oh.
What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of me?
I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid for you.
I am well taken care of.
Oh my goodness.
You'd be
Oh god, his eyes are red.
surprised what space can do to clear your head. Don't tell me you're surprised. You didn't think I'd belong to you forever, did you?
We're done here.
Oh, I don't like him saying his name.
Right? Oh. The music.
Next time.
You can see
Ah.
his eyes.
Ah.
I can't believe that he's a person. That's so strange.
Also that he heard voices. He said that we would hear them soon as well. Make sure to check out our new merch designs, available
Ah,
now
the
for a limited
temporary
time. Check 'em out
tattoos.
using the link in the description below. And if you missed last time, you can watch it right
Hey.
here. Here's what happened. Access into the paranormal world, granting you the ability to see paranormal activity or any trace plasma of said activity. If you want a deeper
What
dive
did I
into this
miss?
world, check out
You guys
didn't
see the pen?
Plus.
No, I closed my
Yeah.
eyes so fast. I was too
You
scared.
get extra
Yeah, let me
vlogs.
You
back
should
it
look
up.
at the pen.
Does it say Syntech
Oh.
on it? Because I assume it says Syntech on it.
Oh, I don't like that he just jumped at him again.
Are you afraid of me?
Yes,
I'm
I am.
afraid Of you.
That's a silly question, Ben.
Oh yeah, duh.
You'd be surprised what space can do to clear your head. Don't tell me you're surprised. You didn't think I'd belong to you forever.
I don't like that he refers to it as being belonging to him.
Right?
Oh no.
Next time.
I completely missed that.
I was worried because like the music went so intense. I'm like, oh god, the door's gonna open. The door's gonna open, and he's gonna grab him.
I'm
Right?
not gonna lie. I thought Ben was gonna break out. I thought
Me too.
Well, when
that
he
Ben
jumped
was
out.
gonna break
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, when he
Oh
jumped
my
forward,
god.
he was lunging with intent.
Yeah, I think that like you know how there was like a crack between what people think, like the theory is that the spires take is controlling him and hypnotizing him into
Right.
doing his
Oh.
bidding. I think there was like a crack at one point where he lunges at, that was the spire causing that action.
Okay. So,
Oh, I
Because
never thought of
it
it
was
that way.
because it's so erratic.
Right.
The complete, it was out of nowhere. Just
Right, it's-
like his other actions when they had their other conversation where he started screaming.
right. It's as though someone's kind of pressing the jump button or the attack button.
Yeah.
It's like a Mario game. Hello, and just sort of run forward towards the gate. Yes.
It's a me, Benjamin.
It's
Okay, so
me,
now that we
I'm
actually
27.
Now that we actually seen him closer, he does look older than he did in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
In the thumbnail, he looked way younger to me.
Yeah.
Because I was
I
like,
mean, he
is there
looked like
some
he was
type
like
of like
17, 18. Like he looked
yeah.
like some snot-nosed kid.
It's the woods in the new parallel dimension.
Well,
We
because my
call him.
thought was, is there some type of like anti-aging in it?
Yeah.
But no.
Ooh.
I was thinking
weird.
that too as well at one point as well with the anti-aging, because if, let's say for example, Deb is alive, Ben is alive, Cyphus is alive, they'd be in their 50s,
Yeah, 50s,
hypothetically,
60s.
and especially I don't think, and how Deb looks in the computer, she looks very young for her age. So
Uh-huh.
I thought my brain was like, oh, de-aging
Yeah.
in the actual
Yeah.
serum, but this proves not to be true because Ben
Yeah, you
looks like
could
he's in
see.
his 50s, late 40s, his 50s.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
Wondering.
I was just about to actually read that out here. So,
Oh.
user Vegemorph in chat says, "I'm wondering if the spires that were mentioned last season helped Syntech take control of a number of businesses or companies in the area. Mind control, possibly? That would explain why everyone acted weird in the hospital, and Deb
Oh
wants the
no.
team to help her stop/destroy the spires so Syntech's reach can be stopped from expanding. Maybe Ben was trying to blow up one of the spires with the bomb while fighting its influence." Interesting.
For me, I was thinking, like, for example, the pen at the prison cell makes me think, okay, this is obviously governed by, because GR we think is government relations.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't think it's Gary at all. We think it's government relations. So
Okay.
government relations holds all aspects when it comes to criminal aspects and comes to jail cells, hospitals, and things like
Mhm.
that.
Right.
I think they knew, oh, Ben's in jail. Syntech is going to be on that and keeping a control eye on him. And that's
Right.
why there was a Syntech pen.
Now, do you think it's to support him or do you think it's to stop him?
I think it's to support. I think it's to keep an eye on him. They,
Right.
who knows? Maybe Ben broke out like years ago out of Syntax control, and he's been out of the eye, or Cyphus is still having control over Ben 27, and now he's making sure he actually still is in control. By maybe they are giving more serum, for example. Who
Oh, I
knows?
do like
So,
that.
right.
I think Ben is being held at a Syntech location and John Doe is still undercover at Syntech.
Right. Because that's my follow-up question is, what do you think that means for John Doe's involvement? Which side of the coin is
Yeah.
he on?
Yeah, that's what irks me. Either John Doe is clueless and has no idea what the heck is going on, or he is an undercover for Syntech.
Yeah, he knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And then given that Deb trusted him so much, though, where does that place Deb?
I
I still don't trust Deb.
I
Right.
don't think Deb's a villain though. I don't think Deb obviously, killed Wes, which is, unmistakably a villainous act. But the idea though is that I don't think she's a villain. I think that she uses logic rather than emotions. And
Right.
it so proves towards all her actions and every single thing that she's done in season 2, well, not season 3 because she's not in season 3, but season 2
Mhm.
and the end season 1 is all scientific based. It's all
Right.
it's
For the
all
greater of her scientific research.
or for the greater good, what she feels is will give the positive aspect no matter
Right.
what the outcome is. It has to be this outcome that will resolve whatever she wants to resolve, which I think is
Right.
stopping Cyphus. And even if that asks to do too much of, like, either that's like framing the death of Wes, which actually killed Wes, or putting people into danger, she will do that because she doesn't care. She doesn't use
Right.
emotion. She uses scientific outcome.
Mhm.
Right. And my thought as well is it's kind of a morality question too. So does one
Sure.
negative act, even if that negative act is murder and whether or not that murder was was accidental on purpose, but does that make
Yep.
her inherently a villain just because she had that one negative act?
Exactly. It's kind of like the train. Have you heard like the morality train
Yeah.
question? It's exactly like that. I feel for Deb itself.
Right.
I mean, I do feel for Deb because if they really were like an item or something and she really thought that, okay, we're going to do this thing and then after this, everything's going to be okay, we're going to run away and we're finally going to get to live a normal life. And then.
So,
Tragedy.
yeah.
And then she killed her other.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's got to be a hard thing to live with.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
right. So that takes me then to my other thought when he said, hey, Vegemorph, thank you for the follow. When he said specifically that when he didn't use his call, she wouldn't answer or she couldn't answer if she wanted to.
Yeah.
I think that's how he worded it.
Yeah.
Does that imply, one, that either Deb either is alive or is not alive?
So it's the same person, obviously, when Ben said, Benjamin, I will hurt her.
Right.
It's the same person. Whether or
Right.
not it's Deb or somebody else, we do not know at the time. I am
True.
not going through Artemis's theory. We're not bringing that up here. But whatever it is, I think obviously those two correlate. And I do think it's Deb.
Yeah,
that they're talking about.
I feel like it's either Deb or the other one people are going to go to because it's really the only other prominent
female.
Even then, I don't want to necessarily pigeonhole that either, because he did specifically say her, I suppose, yeah. The only other female character we would have really been introduced would have been Jordan Kendall, and people keep jumping to Jordan Kendall as more significant, and I don't know if they are.
I don't know. I think Jordan Kendall is a bigger part of the story that we do not know of yet, but I don't think we're going to find that out in season 3. I think if we're going to find more about Jordan Kendall, it'll be closer to later on.
Right. Because I think Jordan Kendall probably has a lot of the answers that a lot of us don't, because I mean it seems like at least her primary role for being there was espionage.
Well, they didn't even check the camera.
Right.
Like her camera was there. I don't know why they didn't bring it. It drove me nuts. It's like, bring the camera. What are you doing?
Did they say that there was no film in it?
Yeah, but you never know.
Right.
What they like?
Listen,
I don't know.
Listen, they found a key in the ceiling that led to a car. Is it really that far-fetched to think they're going to find a camera and a canister of used film in 2 separate locations?
My thing is, in the beginning, this was all Cyphus. It was all Nelson Cyphus. It was all Cyphus.
Right.
We still don't know jack about Cyphus.
But that's because we've never really interacted with Cyphus truly. Because anytime we've been interacting with him in the past, it was Benjamin under the guise of Cyphus.
Yeah. So where's Cyphus? What's he doing?
Right.
I think Cyphus is the mastermind behind the shadows.
That's what I thought in the beginning, and then like now there's been so much thrown out that it's like sometimes you think Cyphus might even be the good guy in all of this. Like,
right.
I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say part of me thinks that GR is the ultimate villain here.
I really hope that Cyphus is a build up like the villain here, just because my brain likes this character dynamic,
right?
With Cyphus itself.
Right.
I like
that final
Cyphus
boss.
I want the final boss. Give me Bloodborne and Math and holding an accent versus Cyphus.
I'm wondering if like once we kind of get all of this stuff figured out with Ben, if that's maybe when we'll learn a little bit more about Cyphus. Like, I'm kind of wondering what's the next step here with Ben, because I feel like it's not over with Ben. Like, there's going to be another confrontation, I feel, and I feel like eventually they're going to wear him down and finally get answers out of him. I just don't think it's going to be this season. I think we're going to have to wait till next season.
I think this season is going to focus a lot on more, not Ben at all, but more the connections between the hauntings of Red Base, which we're doing right now. But my brain also like went to Ronald McDonald.
Okay, I need to know this logical leap.
Well, like Ronald Burgers or what his
Oh,
name is. That's what I meant by Ronald McDonald. Where he plays in this. I saw somebody saying like they said he's an engineer, and I said, well, what if he made the bomb?
ooh,
What if he helped Wes make the bomb
Mm.
right.
and he was killed for doing so?
So he's kind of in his state of unrest because he feels guilty about that.
Or because he wants to end this, and because they smashed up Deb, it was a trigger point for him to say stop, continue what you were doing, because it's been leading to this entire thing. And also, obviously the cabinet is also involved. But I don't think the cabinet caused the haunting personally. I don't
Right.
think that.
Right, unless it was kind of his file being reunited with the actual kind of base that
Like
did it.
location.
Yeah, well, like what if the actual file was the haunted object that they brought in that then let him roam wild?
I'm sorry. I'm just when you say room wild, I'm just thinking of a file with feet just running around the building, like going, "You can't catch me." um, but that's true. That's fair. I don't know. To me personally, I still feel like there's something. This show really focuses a lot on scientific based sci-fi use and such like
Right.
that. I feel like that there's something other than paranormal. I don't know.
Right.
I might be a lost cause here of thinking that, but I
I
feel like in my gut that there's something else going on here.
I mean, it's the same as like I refuse to believe that there's any time travel involved in this.
Yeah,
I
heard that too.
refuse. I will not accept that this is a time travel thing. It would break the universe.
Deborah's just trying to create the new Avengers.
She's just like, I'm trying to build my Rick and Morty portal gun.
It gets frustrating though because like they focus on one thing and you get right into it. And then as soon as you're into it, then they move on to something else. And it's like I wasn't done. We're not done with the first thing.
But
Yeah.
see, it's gonna be so satisfying when
When
you
it
get
all
to
yeah.
all
right
connects
when you
together.
get to the season that all of it kind of pulls together.
Yeah.
For the video gamers here, it's kind of like the game Octopath Traveler, where you kind of basically have 8 main characters in the game and you follow their paths, and eventually all of their paths kind of converge at the end. So it's gonna be the same idea. I kind of
Ben's
feel
voice
like
is terrifying.
I love that. I love that voice. The thing is, because when I spoilers, when I edited the episodes, I always just heard that voice, and it just gave me the chills. But I was like, this is sick.
That was
Right.
like Jordan, you'll have to send Chris all of the season recaps.
Yeah, so they had to do a small hiatus over the last month. So they went and recapped season 0, 1, and 2 exactly for this purpose, to be able to get new people hooked in. I highly recommend it. We
100%.
stream it. Yeah, we stream and do a watch party for all the new videos. So we're always watching them live as well, and kind of doing what we're doing now, just kind of chatting about them, kind of theorizing and throwing things out. And it's a good time. It's a really, really well done series on YouTube. Like, for what it's worth, given kind of the production value and everything, I think it's kind of shot for shot probably one of the best series on YouTube.
Yes.
They have done like the budgeting on this show specifically has been so drastic, and like it just amazes me of what they've been doing
Right.
with the budget they have, because like this is high quality stuff. Like the way that they're making it and the way that they're doing it and presenting it, it's high quality stuff. So incredible that we went from season 0 with just like just some keys on the wall,
like
to,
some
like,
vloggy type footage,
to like footsteps showing up on an app,
right?
Yeah.
And like it's such a testament to all of the team, because like from the writing staff to the actual props and then to the actual talent themselves, like honestly half the time, like it's like most of the time it's like it's such that suspension of disbelief that it's like, oh my god, like I'm truly like completely immersed in this. And then like they have those
Absolutely.
moments where they go back to being just kind of regular YouTubers. Like, oh yeah, okay, there we go. There's reality a little bit.
It pulls you in so well.
It does. And, you know, obviously, for the recaps, Quinn did such a fantastic job on that. And because he has to go through all those clips.
Yeah,
and
that-
I can't imagine how long that took.
It's taken forever.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, we've talked about kind of the time frame that it took you to kind of edit one of those Project 863 episodes. So I can only imagine that those recaps were probably an inflated version of that because of the amount of footage that you have to go through. Even kind of knowing kind of a rough storyboard of what you want to tell, it probably still kind of gives you a lot of extra time that you have to spend combing through footage.
Yeah, I can concur that. Definitely.
Like, props to Quinn because like, such a workhorse.
Man is
All
a
of the
genius.
editors are just amazing.
Right? Yes, let's not detract from our boy Garrett himself.
Nah.
Don't you?
Thank you.
A wise person once told me that a wise person told them that if someone compliments you, you say thank you.
Oh, okay. I said thank you after
There
I
you go.
grunted.
There you go. That was Artemis talking about Chanel.
Yep.
Aw, Chanel.
We love Chanel.
We love Chanel. Chanel, everybody at Spellbound is absolutely amazing. And yeah, no, everyone is just incredibly talented and doing such a brilliant job. And I
Right.
cannot wait to see what happens next.
Right?
What do they have in store?
We've had
so-
Bailey and Chanel on stream, and they're just such a so fun to hang out with. And
So laid back, so kind of down to earth. They're exactly as they appear on screen.
yeah, I mean, we haven't had much interaction with like anybody else, but yeah.
What's
amazing
made a
people.
cameo for you? That was cool.
This is true, but
He said both our names. We almost killed. We almost killed Matt with chocolate. There was that.
Yeah, stop! I don't like to think about that.
I feel so bad about that. We had sent them chocolate, and the chocolate had ended up spoiling in transit. And
Oh no!
Matt had tried some of it, and then
Wait, what chocolate?
it was
what
Mars
kind of-
bars.
Oh,
It's in one of the
that's
premium
disappointing.
videos. Yeah.
Everything
The
else.
Mars-
Yeah, everything
Sorry?
else was okay, but that was the one point.
The one thing he tried in the video, and of course it was like, oh
it made him sick. Oh.
I don't think it actually made him sick. He's just like,
no,
nah,
he
this
was
is
just
not good.
he was like, oh yeah, this is not good, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
my
okay.
god.
We saw that.
We
saw
poisoned him.
so that we watched that video and immediately went from they're talking about us to oh god,
They're talking
Oh,
about
no.
us.
now we're gonna
I
have to
had-
send them an apology letter.
Oh, I had a very similar situation happen to me. So, no, I keep saying spoilers. It's not spoilers. It was like 3 months ago when I was doing the hospital episode. When I was
Yes,
doing that
hospital
episode.
episode.
Yeah, that one. When I was doing that episode, one moment I was just because you have to comb through all the footage, right? It was like about 2 to 3 hours of footage, and I was combing through
Right.
all the footage, and then they were talking, and you could see this on Amon's bloopers, which you can also see on Spellbound Plus, which if you're not part of Spellbound Plus is absolutely an amazing platform, and you can check out all behind the scenes work of Project 863, and not just that, but also you can see all the evidence that they provide, and you can build your own theory. So go check out Spellbound Plus if you're not part of the members right now. It is an absolutely fantastic community, and it
And
is
you
just
can
ongoing.
see all of us over there.
Nice ad read.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
But anywho, so I was watching the bloopers, and you'll see a moment where Sam looks at Matt, and she looks at the camera and she says, "Got game, Garrett?" And when she said that, my brain was like, "Wait, what just happened?" Like I just dissociated myself completely from everything I was doing. I was like, I was so close to putting that in the shot. Obviously, I didn't, but I was just like, that blew my mind. I was like, did Sam just say my name and look straight at the camera and like said, "Got game, Garrett"? And did she just challenge me to a duel?
I would have completely edited that clip and like done a whole bunch of stuff and like went full. If you remember like YouTube poop from back in the day, I would have gone full YouTube poop on it.
It's so cool when like, cause like, I mean, we all look up to these guys so much, and then when they like actually recognize you and like, it's just so cool.
Right, when
It's a moment.
when Matt told us, he's like, yeah, no, I hang out on their stream a bunch. It's like, Matt, I remember you calling yourself out twice. How often are you here when we don't notice it?
Yeah. And like he wished me happy birthday and like
They said
I know
our names.
Woods has like watched our stream through like because Bailey will sometimes pop in like while she's at work and such, and like Woods like knows that this is a thing, and it's just so cool.
It's just one of those cases, like it's the total opposite. They always say like don't meet people you look up to because it just ends up tinting your view of them. But like in this case, like even though we haven't met, like to have that interaction with them has been surreal.
Yeah.
It is a very surreal moment, especially when, you know, I've been watching these guys since 2009 or 2010, and I've been watching Matthias for such a long time. So being a part of that community,
That must have just
like,
yeah.
it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, I'm actually talking to Matthias. Like, just chat. Like, what is happening?
Well, we were streaming one night, and our nephew is a big fan of his, and we didn't even know it until like we started the stream, and then he's like, "Oh, like Matthias," and I'm like, "Yeah." So Matthias was in the chat one night, and he actually was like, "Oh yeah, you know, kind of say hi to him." And our nephew was actually watching the stream, and I guess he freaked out.
Yeah,
it's like that's so cool that we like because of what we're doing, he could have that little interaction and just
spreading the
exactly.
joy.
It is a stellar moment.
It really is. It's one of the things. It's like, if nothing else, like that's one of the things that makes this rewarding is kind of having those interactions and things like that. And you know, it makes an interesting story, if nonetheless, because like before this, my most interesting kind of like I don't want to say celebrity, but like celebrity, you can probably see me air quoting in about 15 seconds. Interaction was that I used to play Destiny with Philip DeFranco's dad.
Oh, whoa, what?
Yeah. So, for probably by the course of like 6 or 8 months, we used to play Destiny together.
Like almost every day.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not a big Destiny fan, but hey, you know, if you get to get a connection with Philip DeFranco, can go right ahead.
Yeah, so,
I mean, Jordan was very good about like not crossing that line.
Obviously.
Like I don't even think he ever mentioned that he was a fan of Philip DeFranco's.
He knew, but like if he brought it up, I'd talk about it. But I was never gonna be the one to bring that conversation up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude's real chill. He's super cool to hang out with.
Yeah, but there's been times like they've been playing together, and he's like, "Oh, gotta go get a phone call," and like he can hear him like talking to Phil in the background and stuff.
Yeah. So that used to be my my claimed internet fame, but I think getting shouted out on a Matthias video now kind of tops that, even though it was a behind the scenes video.
Yeah. And that was the worst because like we couldn't show it or anything. We couldn't play it because it was a behind the scenes one, and it was
just waiting for our main video shout out now.
Yeah.
if I was behind the scenes, I'd sneak you in there somehow.
I appreciate that. That's so kind.
Yeah.
I snuck in Neck. I can do anything.
Wait, you were responsible for getting Neck in there?
Oh, the episode where they were looking at the Reddit comments. Yes, I'm the one that put the Neck meme in the video.
Oh.
All right, so I need to go find a model so I can 3D print a neck and stick it on a bust and send it to you.
Oh no, don't do that.
No, that's creepy.
That's the goal.
I'm gonna get a male piece, and that's like my fiance's going, what the heck is this? It says Neck on it, and it's not even like capitalized properly. Like, what is this? And I'll just be like, Nick. That's all you have to do. Artemis would be so upset.
Right? I'd almost have to send like half of it to one person and half of it to the other.
You just split in half. You like just like half a head. From like, here you go, Artie.
Give no context to it either. Just wait for them to find the other piece. It's like, did you guys just become best friends?
What just happened, man? Dude, you getting what?
Send one to Shades and one to Artemis.
Oh man, Shades would just be. He would just laugh. If it was not a McRib though, he would just toss it out.
I can send him a coupon for a free McRib. He's gonna find a coupon for a free McRib.
I've never had a McRib.
Us Canadians, we never had McRibs.
We're not so fortunate.
Canada was like, no, man, we cannot have that here. America, you take that, Canada. I mean, come on, no, just no.
Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure that I got a lineup and I'm getting some spray cheese pretty soon, and I am so excited.
We only have a McLobster, and lobster's disgusting.
Shut your
Lobster's
face.
very disgusting.
I've never had I wouldn't eat a
outnumbered.
McLobster, but like, I have lobster in the freezer actually.
I love lobster.
I love lobster. I can get it
Lobster's
fresh
good.
off the boat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Fresh lobster is the way to go.
So,
like, my brother works like he's a lobster fisherman, so sometimes he'll bring it home and like put it right into the pot as soon as he gets home. And like he's with my mom, so mom's like, Jake's got lobster here. You coming over? And I'm like, yes. And so good. So
meanwhile, I've got a hard and fast rule that if you're gonna have lobster, it never goes in the fridge. So you either eat it or whatnot, because as soon as it goes in the fridge, everything smells like lobster, and I'm just disgusted by it.
I am so sad. So the other day I bought a lobster sandwich from like the grocery store, which you probably shouldn't do, but like I was starving and it just looks so good. And I paid $10 for it. I ate half of it, had it on Jordan's seat, turned the corner into his work to go pick him up, and don't you think it went flying onto the floor?
Oh, no.
My heart was so broken.
No.
I mean, it was
So
probably
broken.
saving you some intestinal distress, but
Listen, I wiped that thing off and I ate it because our carpets were clean.
that's true.
You're like,
That was
bro,
like-
those carpets are clean. I got this, man.
4-minute rule.
Like I paid $10 for that thing. I wasn't letting that go to waste.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a good Canadian $10 right there. We gotta eat that.
Did you know that?
Oh, sorry. What was you gonna say?
Did you know the $100 bill smells like maple syrup?
No, it doesn't.
Don't put myths in here. Don't bring myths into this. Don't make me go find a $100 bill and smell it.
Okay, I gotta find one
I
of
thought
those
it was
first.
a 50.
All of them. Right?
Did you say 100?
I've heard that about all of them.
I can tell you the 20's definitely.
Look at you, big spender, right here with a $100 bill.
Nope.
I'm not a.
I'm talking about an angel.
Oh, there it is.
I have
Does it
3 quarters and a nickel.
Does it smell like maple?
No, it was. Listen, the only reason I have it is because I need to go grocery shopping.
Right.
That's very, very fair. Like,
It was
people-
payday, and I needed to get winter tire money because we just bought winter tires and grocery money.
All right, winter
Legit,
tires.
the
That's
bank
also
machine-
a foreign concept.
The bank machine
Yeah.
legit gave me $300 in fives.
Yeah, I forgot about that already.
Oh no. They did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So our bank machines here, you can choose like if you want 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, or 100. And to be honest, I wasn't paying attention, so I just like hit like yes for whatever it gave me, and it started spitting it out, and I'm like, no. And I started
stop,
looking
put it
through
back.
I was like, this machine did not just spit me out $300 in fives.
Oh my god.
I walked into the bank and like inside the and I went to the teller and I'm like, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I was not paying attention. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you here, okay? I'm gonna be real with you, okay?
I can't
I
buy
don't
my
want
winter
this.
tires in $5 bill.
You just go to the Costco, you just rain on them. You're like, just start raining money on them. Be like, give me those winter tires, baby.
So we don't have Costco here. The closest Costco is like 3.5 hours away.
Yeah.
Costco. Oh.
We go to
man, that
Walmart and
hurts my
Superstore.
heart.
So like,
Superstore's good too.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's be real. As soon as I pulled out $300 in fives, I would have been taking Instagram photos.
I got the tires just from the person that sold us our car, so they're secondhand tires. They're not brand new, but I
There's
needed
nothing wrong with
tires.
that.
They were a good deal. They're actually in decent shape, so
As long as they're not bald too much, that's perfectly fine because they just need
Yeah.
grip.
yeah. No, I I bought a pair of winter tires one year, and they were not up to code. And from then, I have learned how to check for good tires.
So, Chris, as bad as it sounds, there is a place online that you can buy tires that were previously attached to vehicles that were like totaled. It sounds bad, but like the tires are inspected to make sure they're good. So like you get cheaper tires.
The way you say it, yeah, it does sound bad. You gotta pull out your infomercial voice, and you gotta.
So listen, there's this place that you can get amazing tires.
You ever want tires that were stress tested to see if they could handle the elements?
Don't want to slide off the road? Well, don't worry.
They didn't hold up the first time, but you
it
know.
couldn't possibly happen twice with this set of tires.
Good. One time's too much.
But yeah, this is like a legit site. Jordan's coworkers have bought tires off of there.
I'll have to ask about it because I forget, but one of my coworkers told me a while ago. I'll ask again tomorrow and I'll clarify for you.
Yeah, because she needed tires for her truck and was going to pay like a butt ton.
Yeah,
they're expensive.
Yeah, I think
Oh my
she
goodness,
ended up saving
yeah.
probably about $500.
Yeah, I have to go winter tires at Costco because I have a membership there, and I have to spend roughly around $1,000, I think, for winter tires, and then to go back to all season 2 as well, just because I don't have winter tires. And I need to get them because my car is slipping and sliding all over the place. And I'm like, should probably do that so I don't die in a car accident.
Yeah, that would be
winter driving
appreciated.
just great.
I feel like we need to do a whole video or like podcast or something like that where we have an episode that's just strictly us talking about Canadian things that people don't understand.
The Canadian thing ever on the planet, just talking about like, oh, remember the 50 cents? They were like, what the heck you talking about?
So let's compare the loonies through the years. Let's do a tier list ranking our favorite loony design.
Oh my gosh, tier list with loonies.
Now we're gonna check to see if that exists.
I mean,
no. You need a tier list with the queen's face on it. One with a crown, one without a crown.
Yeah, we have bacon, not just Canadian bacon.
Yeah, we call that ham.
Hey, Canadian bacon's good, man. the thing about Canadian bacon is like people like because American bacon's like really thin. With us Canadian bacon, it's a chunky piece of meat. I mean, we don't mess around.
So I don't know if Crisp Brothers is a thing here or if it's just a general meat thing. Like, do you guys have Crisp Brothers meat there? I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a manufacturer or producer.
I don't believe so, no.
I think they're local to us.
So I think they're a local thing. That would make sense. Either way, it's a local kind of meat processing thing. They're a company that distributes meat. And we like to get slabs of bacon from them that we refer to as choose your own adventure bacon, because you can choose how thick you want the slice.
Yeah, you cut it yourself. It's just like a big slab.
Oh, yes.
Oh
yeah. So we buy
so
that sometimes.
Choose your own adventure bacon.
Right?
I don't know why I called it that one day, but I'm like, listen, choose your own adventure bacon.
So like literally,
it's
a wow of bacon.
We
like you
exclusively
smell it
call
and
it
it's just
that.
like, yeah.
Oh, that's
like we
amazing.
exclusively refer to it as that.
I love that.
It's like we have two tiers of bacon.
good.
We have bacon and we have choose your own adventure bacon.
There's two types. Only
And
Canadians understand
you-
the choose your own bacon.
When you're being fancy, you have the choose your own adventure bacon because it tastes better and it's like higher quality and it's triple cord chowder with choose your own adventure bacon is just life.
Living like gods.
Right?
Yes.
It's that sweet soup ambrosia bacon.
I need to go shopping for more candy for my orders apparently because I keep eating them all.
I thought you were
I
saying
have
you keep getting
cookies
orders.
right now.
You have debts with what?
Dad's cookies right now with me.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite cookies.
Are they
on
the peanut butter
on the
ones?
planet. No, I actually just like chocolate chip. Here's the thing. My sister was allergic to peanut butter, so I have predisposition not to eat any peanut butter, just because my brain is just like, you're gonna kill your sister, even if she doesn't live with me. I still think like you're gonna kill her.
Yep.
Wait a second, are cheesies not an American thing too?
Cheesies are, no, cheesies are Canadian only.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They don't have those cheese puff things?
Yeah.
And then hickory sticks are also Canadian too, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And I love hickory sticks.
And then of course we have ketchup chips, which I think are starting to be in some places in the States, but not nearly as prominent. And of course
Tim is all dressed.
Yeah, and then we have
all dressed, yes.
Yeah, and then we have Smarties that are called Rockets in the States.
Oh, Rockets suck.
Rockets are so gross.
Like
So
I'll
gross.
eat them if they're there, but it's not like I don't. If I had like a pile of candy and I saw Rockets versus like Starburst or something, you know for a damn well I'm gonna go for the Rockets.
Right, I like them in small spurts. Like it's kind of like
just chalky and gross.
It's like the next level of candy corn. Like I need a handful of Rockets before I need a handle of candy corn.
Oh, I eat candy corn way
Don't
over.
you dare insult my candy corn. I love candy corn. I don't know what's wrong with the food. Like it tastes good. Like
I can only eat so much. Like I'm fine eating like a little bit, but after a while, I don't know.
Like it's sweet. It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Not get me wrong. But I mean,
It's
candy
candy.
corn over Rockets? Come on. Rockets are so bad. Like they remind me of the Valentine's Day candies, like the really chalky ones. Like they're awful.
The kids at school are crushing Rockets on desks and snorting them. What the heck?
That seems like not a fun time.
I mean,
is this like in the schools here?
I can tell you that I haven't done that, but I've seen kids do that. Like when
I
was
feel
in
like
high
it's
school.
pretty a common thing, but like still, like
It's
what?
I think they make it like a joke, cause like like you see like
yeah.
You see like Godfather, you watch that and you're like, well, I'll do that with Rockets.
What are you looking up?
So there you go. There is a 2.5 pound bag of candy corn for you. It's only $54.49.
I knew you worked for school, but I didn't know like what schools you were working at.
It's only $55.
Okay, I actually don't mind the pumpkin ones. I mean, they all kind of taste the same, but like
they all taste the same basically.
I also
they do have like a little seasoning differences, but they taste basically the same.
I also googled a how Canadian are you quiz.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
All right, I'm in. I guarantee you, if I get something wrong, I'm gonna be ashamed. I'm gonna shame myself.
All right, so which famous Canadian sang these memorable lyrics? Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much.
Shania Twain.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, it's the thing is lagging, so I didn't see the.
Sorry. I suppose I could have read the answers. Celine Dion, Shania Twain, Avril Lavigne.
My dad was in love with Shania Twain.
Yeah, didn't your dad used to go shower every time Shania Twain would come on TV?
Yeah, because he had to be clean for when she came on TV.
Thank you. We are subject 4.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll answer this on stream, but if you want to go ahead and also answer it and compare. So next one says, who's the Canadian crooner behind these catchy lines? What do you mean when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no? What do you mean?
Oh.
That's Justin Bieber, isn't it?
Justin Bieber. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that. Yeah,
I hate
it's
that I
definitely
knew
not
that.
Michael Bublé. Come on, don't insult my man like that.
Although Michael Bublé's like PR campaign right now is phenomenal.
It's
It's like
he put out a TikTok the other day, because Tim Hortons just came up with the Tim Biebs.
Yeah.
So Michael Bublé was like, "What about teaming up with me? You don't want Bublé balls?" And then he's like, "Oh, yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I get it now."
Which singer-songwriter swayed us with these words? Got a house, I've got a car, I've got a good mother, and her voice is what keeps me here. I don't know this one.
I don't know that one.
It's either Jan Arden, Sarah McLachlan, or Alanis Morissette. I have a thought to say it's probably Jan Arden, but I don't know.
I would have went with
Alanis
Alanis Morissette.
I don't think it's Alanis Morissette.
I have absolutely no clue. That would have been my guess.
I'm gonna go with Sarah.
We've each picked a different answer.
That's the point. One of us has to be right.
All right. I'm gonna answer it, Jan Arden, but just know that if it's wrong, I remember who picked what.
I didn't expect songs and lyrics.
Yeah.
I expected,
Neither did I.
terminology
Trivia.
or like.
It's a CBC thing. I literally Googled how Canadian are you.
CBC doesn't know anything about Canada.
Right? Ooh, there we go. This is a Canadian one. What are the 3 main components of poutine? Cheese curds,
my
finger
goodness.
link potatoes, and gravy. Fries, cheese curds, and gravy, or fries, cheddar cheese, and au jus.
You say cheddar cheese?
That is exactly what it says.
Who puts
Oh
cheddar
my-
cheese on poutine?
That is
Right?
disgusting.
You only do that when you don't have any other cheese in the house.
Like
Right?
I can tell you what, because my fiance sometimes she does, because she's celiac and so dairy doesn't agree with her. She uses like Daya, and like then that's kind of like shredded cheese, and that's I'm like, no, this is like, no, I would just suffer. I would for poutine I'd just suffer. It's cheese curds and gravy and fries. Thank you
Although a
very
lot of
much.
places here don't give you cheese curds, they just make it with shredded cheese.
It's the worst though.
Right?
Cheese curds is what really makes
What
it good though. You
makes it, yeah.
Oh.
The thing is, with like shredded cheese, you eventually just kind of get starchy gravy paste.
Yeah.
Okay, fair point. Like the thing. Oh man, you're really making me want to get New York fries now and get those good poutine.
Ooh,
We don't have that here.
Here we go.
Oh, it's so good.
The Calgary Stampede serves an
Oh,
average
God.
of 200,000 portions of this breakfast item every year. Waffles,
Oh.
French toast, or pancakes.
It's not French toast, is it?
I
Maybe
don't know.
Waffle.
It's either waffles or French toast. I don't think it's pancakes.
I was
'Cause I
leaning
went to-
towards waffles.
Because
Like
I went
waffles
to
is something
Calgary.
you could carry it around.
Yeah, because you get
easier.
like the waffles that are like folded.
I'm sorry, I just thought of somebody
Yeah.
just holding a waffle over their head, being like, "I got this." Well, the
It's like-
Stampede is, if no one knows, it's like the watching Buffalo Stampedes essentially. So I would feel like a French toast would make sense because you could hold it easier for breakfast purposes.
And it'd be easier to dip it.
I mean,
Alright.
French toast is not that big.
I was a coin flip between waffles and French toast as well.
It's definitely not pancakes. I know that.
Yeah.
But it's
Because I
between
feel like
waffles-
I feel like waffles you can also kind of get like that folded cone thing. They don't tell you the answers you get wrong at the end. That's a jip.
Oh.
This
gonna
is
find a better-
stupid. BuzzFeed, where are you? No.
We're gonna find a better quiz.
Get a quiz that actually talks about Canadian logic that people won't know.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though.
one.
If it did talk about the imperial system, though, I am screwed. I'm a Canadian, but I don't even use that. I use imperial. I mean metric. I use metric all the time. I don't know, man.
Ooh, this is supposed to guess whether you're Canadian or American.
Well, I live in Canada, so I'm gonna guess Canada.
Jan Arden sang that song.
Where are you
It is
located?
Jan Anderson.
I don't want. I guess we can do a BuzzFeed quiz, but I feel.
Oh man, where are you
scummy.
gonna support them?
Yeah, that's right. They're scummy. Never mind. I'm not gonna support BuzzFeed.
Let me
call
see
it.
what I can find for you.
My foot's asleep.
Which Canadian city are you? That's interesting.
Oh, I would get. Oh, I'm scared. The one that has the highest death count.
Oh,
This is where I live.
Yeah, but are they flipped at? We were looking to see if what was the one that was at the Calgary Stampede.
Oh, what is that? The Calgary Stampede. I'm gonna look that up now because I want to know.
flapjacks.
So pancakes.
It was the
It
pancakes.
was pancakes. What?
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird because I when I went to Calgary Stampede, they never sold pancakes. It was either waffles or French toast. Weird.
Who orders pancakes at the Calgary Stampede?
Just
People who, apparently 200,000 people.
Like
you're just sitting there watching the buffaloes attack each other, and you're just like eating a pancake. No,
right? I feel like that's where you
What?
go to buy like super unhealthy stuff,
this isn't IHOP, guys,
like
or technically
deep
our
fried-
Denny's.
deep
This
fried.
is can you
bacon
pass the
and-
very Canadian food quiz?
Ooh.
Okay, wait,
let's try
give me
that.
food.
I like
eat
food.
a lot.
All right.
We legit just did a TikTok the other day, and it was like a couples one, and it's like, who eats the most? And it's just like, yeah, that's me. I'm always snacking.
It's all right. I'll pop this one in the link, or this one in the chat.
I
for
already
you
know the
guys.
first one.
Yeah, so that's good because I don't.
Do you know I've never had one of those?
You never had
Oh,
one of
yes,
those?
I know this.
We don't have a place around here that sell. Well, we'd have to go
Oh.
to Halifax, like 3.5
Right.
hours away.
Oh, fair point.
So,
Oh,
need to
man,
warm up on
come
a
on.
icy winter day, grab one of these sweet fried dough treats, which is named for an animal. Is it the
A
beaver
beaver
tail, the frog leg, the dog
Yes.
back, or the moose head?
I'm
That's a
surprised they
beer.
didn't say elephant ear, to be
Yeah,
honest.
so yes, that is a beaver tail.
This is so easy.
As a beaver tail. That's the easiest one yet. I think is just it's a beaver tail.
Which of
If you
these
put a moose
toppings,
head, I'll be disappointed.
Which of these toppings are a must to transform gravy fries into the traditional dish
Oh my
poutine? We've already
This
answered
is-
this one. It's clearly fried egg.
it's ranch.
Of course.
It's ranch, guys. You put ranch on poutine. Oh, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Ugh.
Cheese curds it is.
For an
All
actual
right.
poutine.
Can you guess which of these ingredients is a must for making maple taffy? Spruce gum, snow, cake flour, or peanut butter?
No.
Yeah, it's snow.
It's gotta be snow, man. It's gotta be snow.
It's definitely snow.
I love that so much.
That's literally the most Canadian thing. We literally eat something made using snow.
It's actually fair. It's true.
Yeah.
Like when I went to Banff, they had maple taffy all long, like a huge list of snow, and it tastes good.
Yeah, I've never had it that I remember, but I'm not a big maple fan, as weird as that is, as being a Canadian thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like, because I imagine it just tastes like most of those weird sugar candies.
Oh, it tastes way better than that.
I got one wrong.
I might try it again at some point then and see, or try it at some point and see. So,
Yeah, good shot.
name these no-bake bars, which are perfect for a Canadian potluck or school bake sale.
So good. So
cl-
good.
Is it the BC bars, the Magic bars, the Maple
The
Bacon
Magic
bars, or Nanaimo bars?
It's definitely
Hear
the
m-
bacon bars.
I hear
Yeah.
magic bars and think of magic eraser.
Magic bites. And I was like, oh god.
From the people who brought you Tide Pods for dinner, it's magic erasers for lunch. No.
Oh yeah, my brain went to like Tide Pods and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, now I know what you mean, yeah.
So clearly it's magic bars, and by that I mean it's Nanaimo bars.
It's lies. I call them magic bars. They taste magic.
Right?
I love it so
I don't
much.
think I like those.
You
So-
don't like Nanaimo bars?
I don't think so.
The perfect
This is
beverage.
the easiest test ever.
Right? Right? It's like Americans are writing quizzes for like, oh, this is Canadian. I saw this on Google once.
Did you know this cocktail? What?
Yeah, it's the perfect beverage for brunch. Can you guess the
Ugh.
name of Canada's version of the Bloody Mary?
Gross.
It's the Caesar cocktail.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I love Caesar cocktails. I'm sorry.
I don't like tomato juice.
But the spice with it, because it's not just it shouldn't be just tomato juice. It's
Oh, I have no.
calamari juice, and it tastes so good. I love those. Oh, I know this one too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thankfully, this dessert is small, so you can eat more than one. But do you know what it's
It's a
called?
poutine. It's
Yeah,
poutine.
guys, you put gravy, fries, and cheese curds in a bowl, and it turns into this.
Don't forget
Poutine.
about the ranch.
For dipping, optimal dipping.
Ooh,
Ugh,
gross.
gosh. You put ranch on that, that is bad.
Right? We can't put things like that out on the internet because people were putting mustard on watermelon.
I tried that. It was
Who-
disgusting.
Who does this? Philip DeFranco.
Right? It's true. He does do this. I've seen it.
I'm his best friend.
I knew his dad once. We hung out. There's actually a clip on YouTube somewhere of So we're gonna go on a slight tangent.
I know where this is going, and I love it.
So we played Destiny together, and for the most part, there's like a PvP mode in Destiny, and if you're in a fire team, it always groups you up. This one time, for whatever reason, it completely glitched, and it put us on opposite teams. So the whole time, he was much better at this game than I was. He was pretty much schooling me the whole time, but I snuck up on him, and I got him once, and he's just like, huh, what? So I took that clip and I edited it and I just looped me shooting him in the head like 4 times in a row and just had him going, man. What?
So funny.
I
think it's funnier because I was there, but so funny.
And then it was our nephew had heard it and he started quoting every time he said what.
Yeah.
What?
I'll find the clip to you because it's probably my favorite thing from that era of my video editing. And by that I mean one of the first things I just tried to edit quickly.
Okay, so that is a butcher tart.
What is a pounding chomer?
I don't know. I don't
Delicious. It's food. That's all I know.
I'm gonna switch off the camera that can't see this in case it's gross, but Pouding chomer. Oh, okay. It's just like almost looks like a cake of some sort. Interesting.
It's a cake.
Have they made it on the Great Canadian Bake Off?
It's like one of those.
I don't know what it is.
It almost looks like one of those like pineapple upside down cakes, almost kind of like that.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, okay. Apparently, it's like a maple pudding. Never mind. I'm
Ew.
mistaken.
Oh no, maple pudding.
I hate maple.
So yeah, this is a butter tart.
Yes.
Thank you. Did you switch it back?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just take it a second
What
to load.
in the world is a fiddlehead? That looks vile.
It's a vegetable.
Are
you sure it's not a beverage?
It's a beverage, guys. Come on, look at that.
I've never
You
actually
drink
eaten
that.
one, but I've been with people when they've picked them and stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh look, it's advertising Wendy's. That just makes me hungry.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been scouting for poutine since we've talked.
Right. All right, Chris. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support.
Yeah.
And thank you for the sub. And I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Have a good day at work tomorrow.
So I mean, based off of this, I'm gonna have to assume a fiddlehead is a vegetable because I don't actually know. So yeah,
it is a vegetable. Yes.
Ooh.
You have to cook them a specific way.
Know what you'll get if you order a double at Tim Hortons? 2 chocolate donuts. Disappointing coffee.
Yeah, you don't like Tim Hortons coffee. But they have candy cane hot chocolates out, so sometimes he has to deal with Tim Hortons because sometimes I don't want to go to 2 places.
Oh man, this is gonna inspire some conversation. All right, American versus Canadian craft dinner. Is it different?
Shoot.
What's better or worse about it?
Why would you show a picture of it? If you wanted this quiz to be hard, why would you show a picture of what KD is?
Right.
What do Americans call the classic dish?
They call it clearly spaghetti and meat sauce. Can't you tell?
No, they call it cheeseburger. That's the biggest cheeseburger I've ever seen.
When we went to Salt Lake City, we brought Katie in cups for our friends to try.
Oh, they never had cake. But it's the same, isn't it?
No, so it is actually slightly different.
It actually does taste different. We've had
does it?
Yeah, just slightly.
American
Ours
one's
is definitely
a
better.
creamier.
Is it sugar? Is it more sugary than in America? Or I've never had American.
Oh, it's been a couple of years since we've
it's
had
been a little bit.
it.
I think the American version was a little bit creamier, but the Canadian
was
version was a
different.
little bit cheesier.
Yeah.
You want the cheese.
Yeah.
But calling that a cheeseburger kind of reminds me of all those pictures of Mark Zuckerberg when he was announcing the Facebook Meta thing, and he had a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on his bookshelf. It's like this is what the Americans on our planet call cheeseburger. For some reason, that's the tangent I went down.
That's a good one though. I like that.
They call this cheeseburger.
They call this cheeseburger.
Despite its name, a Greek immigrant to Canada invented this dish. Can you ID it? Oh, you know what?
The other one was mac and cheese, guys.
No.
Yuck.
No. Stop.
That is wrong.
My fiance loves this pizza.
It's Hawaiian pizza. And
What is a clams casino?
That's that. It's clams. Because people think that's clam, I think. Because they cannot tell it's pineapple. Because who in the world would put pineapple on pizza?
I
Who
get
put
that.
clams on a pizza?
I get that, but what is a...
Both are gross.
I gotta pop
It's
the
a
camera off
California roll.
Ugh. I do not like pineapple.
This quiz is horrible. They're using like American name for food and saying like, oh, is it this or is it like this instead? While showing a picture of it.
This is apparently a clams casino.
Oh man.
That kind of looks good, but also kind of looks reviling.
Is that the thing that's got like the breadcrumbs and everything in it?
That's yeah. Those are what are they called?
Clams casino.
Just breaded oysters, aren't they?
Gross.
No,
they're not oysters, but yeah.
It's called the Clams Casino.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like it.
I'm so like weird when it comes to seafood. I like some things, but not others.
I'm just hungry right now.
So what are we gonna do?
Right?
What are we gonna do when this tells us we're 100% Canadian?
So buy poutine.
Oh, here we go. Here's one.
Scottish immigrants brought back bannock to Canada. Way back in the 18th century, bannock is a type of what?
Cream soda? That is definitely what our cream soda looks like, man. When I go to a Shoppers, I get my cream soda. Boy, does it taste good.
I feel like this would have been the Photoshop challenge. Like, just Photoshop all the wrong answers into real things.
I think this is fake. This is fake. This is the most fakest quiz ever. Obviously, we know what this is.
Yes, the bread.
Yeah, it's fried dough.
All right. So, if you step into a restaurant in Quebec and request a tourtière, s'il vous plaît, this is what you'll get. It's either a meat pie, a caramelized tart, a shepherd's pie, or a shrimp cocktail.
This is the one I actually don't know.
Meat pie.
Tourtière is a meat pie.
Because I watch the Great Canadian Baking Show, or Bake Off, or whatever the heck it is when they bake in the tent.
They bake in the tent.
They do. It's like this huge tent.
I think they call that special time.
Guys, we're baking inside the tent. We've gone We've gone nuclear.
All right. Can you guess what Canadians call loaded potato chips?
Oh wow, I wonder what that is.
If they're loaded
Everything
potato
crisps.
chips, but
Those
if they're
look
loaded,
plain.
right?
They don't look dressed.
But on top of that, if they were loaded potato chips, why would they call them Flavor Saver?
No, why would they call everything crisps? I gotta call all my chips now everything crisps. I love that to death.
Although there's something to be said about the marketing campaign that they could be, it's like, it's potato chips to the max.
to the max. Potato chips, where every flavor is undistinguishable.
We all taste exactly the same.
Oh,
it's all dressed. It's all dressed.
Okay.
Those are my favorite types of chips. It's all dressed.
So we've now played through our playlist, and it's now randomized backwards for me, so we're listening to that.
Are you allowed to?
Well, we'll find out.
I'm listening to Project A63 music, which
I
actually...
was before.
Here's a cool thing. On the episode we just watched, there is a song that was not used for Season 2, but they just used it now. And I actually have that song.
Nice.
It was gonna be for the heist episode.
Right.
Oh.
And I put it into the episode, and Matthias was just like, I'm not feeling it. So we never used it. I'm so glad, finally. It's one of my favorite licks. I'm so glad that we finally get to listen to it, because it's so good.
I'm excited to get our vinyl.
Oh, me too.
We pre-ordered
actually-
that as soon as we saw it.
Yeah, we found out about it before it was announced, and we had it already pre-ordered.
I love getting those, getting people who are getting alerts from crates or checking it frequently.
Yeah. I wonder why they put the tattoos out but didn't let premium members know, because usually they do that.
I don't know.
I'm
They
gonna
probably
go-
just want.
I want to go look into them.
They probably wanted the reveal as part of the video.
True.
Well, I knew the tattoos were on the works, but
Yeah.
I didn't know when they were going to release them.
But usually they release all new stuff to like the premium members first.
That's true.
But I'm gonna go look at them. Go find them.
Yeah.
They look pretty cool.
So
That
I
is-
think we're gonna accelerate through this because it looks like there's a lot of quiz left, and I
Okay.
know you have a hard stop here soon, Garrett. So I wanna.
Oh my gosh, I just saw the scroll bar. Holy cow. What the
Yeah.
heck?
We're gonna
Oh,
pick
wow.
up the pace here. All right, we're gonna rapid fire this. Take pork loin from the back of the pig, coated in cornmeal, and you've got this Canadian favorite. I'm gonna say that's probably pan meal bacon.
I think
Yeah.
It looks like bacon.
Pan
It looks
meal
like Canadian
bacon.
What is
It
the what is the actual merch store? I see the
It's high five.
yeah, I see the wallpapers and I see the shirts.
If you go
Oh,
to the
did they-
new video, you can probably find it there.
There's probably a link to it, I would
Yeah.
say.
Name the Canadian city that produces bagels in a style that rivals those made in New York. Vancouver, Ottawa,
Montreal.
Toronto, Montreal. It is-
Oh, it's an entirely different new store that they're going through.
Oh.
Here, I'll send you the link in the Discord.
Oh, awesome.
I looked this up earlier. Which of these ingredients are you unlikely to find in pouting chômeur or unemployed person's pudding? Beef?
Beef. Biff.
What? It's an acquired taste, but which of these beers do Canadians crave, or many Canadians crave? Spruce beer, elm beer, pine beer, almond bark
Oh.
beer. I don't know
This is
beer, so someone else.
They went through
I
Inkbox.
think it's. Yeah. I think it's. Oh, this is hard now. Why did this get hard now? This is
Right?
the easiest test. And then they're like throwing beers at me. I don't drink.
Do we
want to
use the? Do we want to use the hint?
I feel like a true Canadian would never use a hint.
Jordan,
Alright,
do you
then.
want any of these?
Maybe I don't know.
I should
I
pull
feel.
up the thing after.
I feel like I'm going to just guess then. I feel like
Guess
elm
it.
beer sounds weird. Almond bark, I don't know. So I'm 50-50 between spruce and pine beer. I feel
think
like
it's
I feel like spruce is more Canadian. So there we go. Hey, we got it.
Woo! Pine just sounded not Canadian
Yeah.
enough.
Right, exactly. Scientists call it Amelanchier alinifolia, but can you guess which fruit is used to make this pie? Is it the
Saskatoon
Vancouver
berries.
Saskatoon berry?
Looks like Saskatoon berries to me.
That's what it was. Locals call it viande fumée, but can you guess which Canadian city is famous for its smoked style meat? Gee, I wonder if
Montreal.
that's Montreal.
That's Montreal. That is a Montreal food I've ever seen. Montreal food.
Can you guess the quirky name for this traditional Newfoundland recipe, which is sometimes known as boiled or Sunday dinner? Is it shepherd's pie, butter tart, jig's dinner, or tourtière? Well, it's not any of the other three, so it's gotta be the one I don't know.
It's Jig's dinner.
Yeah.
I've always just heard of it as boiled dinner.
It's definitely not shepherd's pie. If that is a shepherd's pie, I would cry.
Right.
I mean,
You give me my shepherd's pie and it looks like that.
what did they do to the poor sheep? Okay,
Or
Canadian
cotton
food fans, which of these is most likely to drown in Green Talia's honey dill sauce? Is it
Honey dill
greens,
sauce.
hot dogs, clams, or chicken fingers?
Chicken fingers. 'Cause that's what that picture looks like.
Yeah, again, if that's hot dogs, I'm a little concerned.
I've never heard of this honey dill
I've
sauce
heard
before.
cauliflower before being
But
deep fried.
That doesn't look like a cauliflower.
It doesn't look like. I'm just saying. I mean, if they didn't have the photo, I would think it's greens or green chicken fingers, but definitely chicken fingers. Let's be honest here. My greens looked like that. I'd be scared.
In the U.S., Dunkin' Donuts sells Munchkins. What does Tim Hortons call their donut holes?
Timbits.
Timbits. They clearly call them.
Timmy bits.
They clearly call them fiddle faddles.
The fiddle faddles.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna go to a Tim Hortons now. I'm gonna be like, yo, can I get a dozen fiddle faddles? And they're like, oh, what? You hear me? I tell you, fiddle faddles.
Which of these unusual names is used in Manitoba to refer to a dessert made of sponge cake whipped in cream, made of sponge cake, whipped cream, and caramel? Is it Schmoo Tort, Saskatoon Pie, Shoofly Pie, or Mississippi Mud Pie?
It's not Saskatoon Pie, I'll tell you that right now.
You're like, that does not come from where I'm from.
I've ate this before, I hate it.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue. I would assume by process of elimination that probably Schmoo Tort.
I think it's Shoe Mud Pie, or Shoe Flood Pie. It's not Mississippi Mud Pie. It's Shoe Fly Pie, or it's... Because I've had Shoe Fly Pie, I just don't remember if that's it. But I think it's Schmoo
Tort.
Ha!
Sponge cake and whipped cream don't sound good together.
It was Schmoo Tort.
That dyslexia started kicking in for a second there. I was like, I
actually don't really like whipped cream.
Hand in your hockey stick if you don't know what a coffee crisp is.
It's a cereal.
It's clearly a fast food chain. Let's go.
The funny thing is, it has been a
realized...
cereal, it has been a frozen coffee, and it has been a fast food chain.
Realized we were not listening to Matthias music anymore, so I had to go and cut that out.
Not the Matthias music.
Yeah, candy
back
bar.
and forward.
Okay, I'm not gonna pretend I know how to pronounce this, but we promised you'd enjoy akutak. Can you guess what it is? Is it a vegetable, a pizza topping, an ice cream, or a sea urchin?
I actually
an ice
don't know
cream.
what that is. I actually don't know what that is.
I've never heard of this. Picture, I'm going by ice cream.
It looks like
it's got blueberries, and it looks like it's been frozen and scraped.
So
if that is sea urchin, I'm gonna be really grossed out.
Yeah. Let's go ice cream and hope for the best. Hey, it was ice cream.
Wow, well, look at that. If they just didn't have the images, this would be a lot harder.
Right? Move over, McDonald's. This is Canada's most popular burger chain. And
I know this. Yeah, I don't even need to see the options.
Is it
wait,
Wendy's?
What? Hold on a minute.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't need to see the options.
No, because I thought it was A&W.
Oh.
Because, come on.
It's gotta be Wendy's.
Burgers.
It's gotta be Wendy's, yeah.
I think it's Wendy's.
The only reason I think it's Wendy's is because Wendy's is also owned by the same corporation that owns Tim Hortons, so...
It also looks like a Wendy's.
It was not Wendy's, it was Harvey's.
I always forget about Harvey's because we don't have one.
I hear they make your hamburger a beautiful thing.
We've been to Harvey's once when we went to Halifax.
I don't like Harvey's.
It was pretty good.
I'm not a fan of Harvey's, though. Their burgers are just so flat.
I'm not a fan of A&W except for their burgers.
I love A&W food.
Pick the American snack food that's most comparable.
Was that pork rinds?
Or a decrease. Yes, they're pork rinds.
They're pork rinds.
I've never had those, but...
Hey!
Man, I haven't had any of these things.
Which of these can you expect to chow down on if someone hands you a box of Joe Louis? Meat pies, obviously, judging by that picture.
Oh, those are
gross.
Those are snack cakes.
Yeah.
Those are snack cakes. Yep. Wagon wheels all the way.
So when I was a kid once, I ate too many wagon wheels and threw up all over one of my cousins' houses.
I thought you meant you'd just throw up all over your cousin. I was like, oh, that's not good.
I mean, I was like 4. There's a very big, distinct possibility that I could have thrown up on them.
We need to not talk about throw up. I'm too hungry to think about throw up.
That just made me laugh so hard. I'm sorry.
Touton originated in Newfoundland, but which American food is most similar to this Canadian classic?
Not the beans.
I don't even know what
Not-
that is.
Not the beans. It's not a pancake. And it's not
Looks like
eggs
it's
Benedict.
Something filled, it looks like.
I don't know.
Or is
Like-
it just a bun?
None of these, like,
What
I
the?
don't-
None of this is this.
right?
What are the options?
So we have eggs Benedict, we have
Yeah.
pasta salad, we have pancakes, and we have tuna tartare.
Is it? It's not tuna tartare.
I mean, it's as good a guess as any.
It's not eggs Benedict. I can look at that right now and tell you if that's
Right.
an eggs
Yeah.
Benedict. I am
Unless
the
they,
Pope.
unless they've
Unless
kind
it's
of
a special type of pancake, but
What kind of pancake is like 4
Puffs
feet off the
up.
ground? That's like
it could
that's
be
like,
stuffed with tuna inside.
that's what I'm thinking. It's got to be a tuna tartare.
let's
right?
go with tartare. Oh, it was
But there's some-
pancakes.
That is not a pancake. Lies.
Pancakes are flat.
No, apparently this pancake is a ball.
That's a disgusting looking pancake. If I got a pancake like that, I'd be really upset. Especially with a side of beans.
Right.
Okay,
Oh my
so
goodness.
This
I
question
finally had
hurts
one
me.
of those. I finally had one of those moments the other day where it's like this, you know how like they say, you're an adult and you have adult money, you can buy a cake whenever you want to. I legit went to McDonald's the other night for supper and had a McFlurry and pancake.
Oh, they're so good.
So,
was just like-
this question hurts my soul.
But
Putting out
DQ
that
cake all the way.
putting out this shill now. Hey, like Loblaw, you want to sponsor me? Like, I want to get on that No Frills PR game. Sold at Canadian Grocer. Loblaws, not low blows. President's Choice makes a beloved chocolate chip cookie. What name does it go by? These are, by and far, in my opinion, the best chocolate chip cookies that exist in a package. They are clearly...
They are soft cookies. I'd say they're my favorite, but they're not my favorite cookies of all time.
You can clearly, there's clearly the Cookie Monster cookies. Shout out. So, Loblaw, send me a free pack of Decadent cookies. I already basically work for you.
We buy so many decadent cookies. They're your favorite.
Decadent cookies do taste good.
Hey,
That's the
speaking
soft
Chewy ones. Yeah, I can't do the
Yeah.
crunchy ones. Chewy ones.
Speaking of cream soda,
Oof. Oh well, it's on the. oh, I thought they were gonna say, "What's this drink called?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know."
I mean, so your contention is not wrong because it literally wants to know what color it is, but right
pink.
behind it,
it's
it.
open. It's, there's
Like
a
cream soda
glass of
comes in
it.
2 different colors.
Yeah,
This
clear
particular
or
can
pink.
is
Yeah.
pink.
It's
okay.
it's pink. That's
I was
Crush's cream soda.
I was very concerned by this for a second because I thought
thought it
this
was
was
a
a
candle.
bowl of popcorn and then a bowl of baked beans.
Wait, hold on. Wait, is that the serum? No. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, it was cream soda all along. Crush has been poisoning us.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I love some Crush cream soda.
I have
Just
not
Okay.
drank. I have not drank any soda in about a year.
I'm a Mountain Dew kind of guy when it comes to video games. So and I play a
I
lot of
just
video
love
games.
So,
Soda
which
in
which
general.
Mountain Dew? Which Mountain Dew is your favorite?
I've been having a lot of Baja Blast.
Yes, that's my favorite.
I really like Baja Blast. Code Red was actually pretty good too back in the day. But also I do like Pepsi and I do like Dr. Pepper too as well. I'm not a huge fan of Coke because it hurts my stomach. It's
I'm not
too
a huge
acidic.
fan of Coke unless it's vanilla Coke.
Cherry or
Coke's my
vanilla Coke are
favorite.
actually not bad, but it just burns my stomach afterwards just because it's just Coke is the most acidic liquid on the planet when it comes to something that's edible. It's nuts.
Right. So
I can't see the answers for this.
I'll read them off in a second. So since we're on the topic of soda, if you're familiar with the McElroy brothers, they do the podcast My Brother and Me. Big fans of theirs, but they did a TV show, and one of the things that they were doing on that TV show was talking about trying to reach out to teens and kind of get them off cell phones and things like that. So they were going to figure out their cool teen names, and it was and it was apparently your favorite soda and least favorite soda was your
That's
cool
your first and
teen
last name.
Yeah. So for instance, like Sprite Pepsi was one of them, or RC Josta was one of them. So, what would my favorite and least favorite soda be?
Favorite soda.
I'd be Pepsi Dr. Pepper.
I feel like I would probably be like Dr. Pepper Ginger Ale.
Wait, can I choose like off-brands? Because it'd be like Pepsi and then Pineapple Crush.
Pineapple Crush isn't an off-brand.
No, I meant like it's like you can't get it all the time.
Oh, I don't care.
It'd be either of those two.
Yeah.
Although I do love ginger ale.
For me, it'd be Dr. Pepper Ginger Ale.
Mine would probably be. Mine probably would be a Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. I drink a lot of it. Too much of it. Dr. Pepper and. Oh man, what's it called? What's that? It's club soda, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just it's just carbonated.
Non-flavored soda.
Yes,
Right?
that's all.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
changed my answer to that.
There's
Dr.
nothing
Pepper
worse
Club
than
Soda.
club soda.
That's just
Dr. Pepper
gross.
Club Soda. That stuff is the nastiest thing. I have like 4 cases of it because when my fiance's family, her parents, they had like a case of it. They left. They're like, "Oh, we don't drink this," so they just gave it to us. And I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna drink this."
I mean, at least you can use it for like its cleaning purposes. Like, it's a pretty effective stain remover.
I guess so, but still, it's just so.
Yeah, clean my
gross.
drain with it because
I'm pretty sure it glows under a black light.
Glow in the sink because it goes
So
down the drain.
I have no clue what this one is. It says, what should you expect to find alongside your cod if you order fish and brewies in Eastern Canada? Is it cheese?
I can't even tell what that is.
Is it cheese,
My
blood
cod, that
pudding,
looks like
bread, or
that.
corn?
It's not blood pudding.
No, that looks... If I had to guess, I'd say that that's probably... Which one is it? Which one is
Which one are we supposed to be
Yeah,
I
identifying?
don't even know what is. That does not look like cod at all. None of that looks like cod.
I would say bread pudding because the first one kind of looks like it's like almost like a stuffing.
It was actually... Oh, wait. You said it was blood pudding. I meant to say bread. It was bread.
It doesn't, because blood pudding is like a dessert.
Right. I picked the wrong one. I meant to pick bread. But it was bread.
Bird.
It was
Yes,
Bread.
they serve poutine, but what is the most popular main course on the Swiss Chalet menu? Gee, I wonder
Pumpkin?
what it is.
I never had a
Oh.
Swiss chalet, but I know it's roasted chicken.
I've only been, I think, twice.
I went into a Swiss Chalet
3
once.
times.
I went into a Swiss Chalet once intoxicated.
I went into a Swiss chalet, and then that night I had my very first gallbladder attack that I actually found out that I had gallbladder attacks. I've been having them for years, but
that
that's
was
what
the same
actually let me
trip.
know. No, it wasn't.
It had to have been.
No, that was when I took Mom up to Kentville to have the cortisone shot in her knee.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say, thought that was the last time we had been. If you pop open a bag of hickory sticks from a Canadian grocery store, what will you find inside?
Just talked about these.
Right?
Fried potato sticks.
Those were my grandmother's favorite.
Which ingredient is paired with cucumber to create the BC roll? A sushi roll that is a true Vancouver original.
Looks like beef.
Well, this looks like salmon eggs on top of it, and then that looks like some kind of weird foreign substance that looks eel-y.
This is not BC. I don't remember eating this.
That
in
legit looks
Vancouver.
like beef.
I think it's eel.
Oh, no, it was salmon.
That doesn't look like salmon.
That's not
though.
salmon.
Salmon is a thicker consistency.
It looks way different than that.
I love the Photoshop job. 10 out of 10. Also, shoutouts to the Reflection of Shoppers Drug Mart.
Oh my god! I just saw it.
can you name the Canadian pizza chain that was founded in Toronto in the 60s and now
It's
boasts...
Tim Hortons Pizza.
Well, it's clearly hair design women and men pizza.
Guys, it's Pizza Nut. I mean, Pizza Hut. I'm sorry. I thought that said Pizza Nut, and I'm like, oh no.
Wait, is it actually Pizza Hut?
That does not look like Pizza Hut.
Well, that makes sense, but like I don't know. It's not.
We don't
know.
have pizza chains here. We have 2 like family-run pizza shops here, or 3 of
So,
them.
like, is it Pizza Nova or Slice of the Pie? Because I don't know either of these places.
I don't know any of these.
I don't know. Go Pizza Hut. It's the most obvious answer.
Pizza Nut.
Wow, the hints are even worse. It just literally says PN.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pizza.
PN. Pizza Nut.
It's Pizza Nut. I was right. You made fun of me.
So obviously it's Pizza Nova.
Yeah, it's Pizza Nova.
We out
Oh, they
Pizza
even-
the Hut.
They even get rid of 2 options, like
Right?
Pizza Hut or Pizza Nova.
Who? Guess which of these French-Canadian classics is served steamy or toasty? Is it the poutine, the fish sandwich? Oh, gross.
That's a fish sandwich if I've ever
Fish
seen one.
sandwich, hot dog, or the gyro? So,
That's-
steamed
where
fish
the-
sandwich sounds disgusting.
Fish sandwich. It's like tuna sandwich.
Steamed?
Wait,
mean-
where do you see?
Oh, sorry, steamy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was like steamed.
Is that a hot
Yeah.
dog?
That's a hot dog.
Yeah, it's a hot dog. In the U.S., we call candy-coated chocolates M&Ms. What is the Canadian version of this treat called? It's clearly
Marty.
called Crispies.
It's
mean-
called buttons.
Those do not look like M&Ms though. There's a difference between M&Ms and Smarties.
I prefer
Ooh.
Smarties.
French Canadians dine on a dish known as pâté chinois. What is
Chien, like
the
a
English
dog?
equivalent? What is the chinois, not chien? What is the English equivalent of this beef and potato dish?
Oh wow,
That-
you just said beef and potato. It's
Yeah.
not shepherd's pie. It's a cottage pie.
It is cottage pie, yes.
So that's
Ooh.
wrong.
You might call this food a gyro, but if you're in Halifax, it's sold under this name.
Donair. I didn't
Yeah.
even see the picture.
Yeah, down here.
Donair,
Yeah.
so
No,
good.
guys,
Although
it's
that
a
doesn't
hickory
look like a
stick.
Donair.
It's clearly too tin.
Guys,
does
it's a
not
hickory
look like it.
stick.
Yeah, I've never seen a
Donair.
donair that looks like that, by the way.
Me either.
That-
It kind of look like that, like ish.
Ours
Because it looks
don't.
like
The meat is
it looks like
wrong.
a gyro. It looks like a gyro, which is
Right.
Greek.
Yeah,
Alright.
the meat's all wrong.
We were apparently 90%. We are a true expert.
What did we get wrong?
We
We
had
got that one with
Oh, the bread.
the pancake
the bread,
one.
the bread we
pancake.
misclicked. The eel and salmon we misclicked.
Right.
This one not misclicked. This one tuna tartare and pancakes. There was no way to know. Yeah,
That
right.
pancake one made me upset.
right.
That was a
Oh.
lie.
So I just want to thank everyone who stuck around and indulged us on our Canadian venture down here. But I am
We
gonna
went
look
all
at
Canadian.
fine. Right? We did promise it was going to be more Canadian, and more Canadian it was. So, gonna go ahead and I'm going to look for a channel to raid. While I do that, I'm going to, for those that are familiar with Hot Ones, I am going to roll out the red carpet treatment for Garrett. So, Garrett, if you have anything you would like to promote, anything you'd like to talk about, this camera, that camera, that camera, let's let them know. There's only 2 cameras.
There you go. Hi, my name is Garrett Geeson. I don't actually have any huge social media places like YouTube or Twitch and such like that. I'm kind of off the radar when it comes to sorts of things. However, I am part of a fantastic podcast called Subject 4 Podcast, or hosted by Artemis and hosted by Shades. We do a fantastic job of talking about theories, but also we have a game night on Saturday, and we try to involve everybody that is part of Subject 4 as much as possible, such as playing games like Among Us. And I think last week we played Phasmophobia, with Chanel actually, and it was such a great time. This week, actually tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna have a new podcast talking about the new craziness that happened today's episode. So if you want to hear more about my dumb voice, or if you want to hear more about the theories and subject for when it comes to everybody's like this, just a great community, go check out Subject for podcast. They're a fantastic community and they're great people.
Yeah,
100%.
We've posted the link to their YouTube channel, where they post their podcasts, among many other places, in the chat. But let Artemis know that we sent you, and I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Or Shades.
Yeah.
This was before Shades was part of the podcast that I wrote that actual command, so I have to update it. So I think for today we're gonna go super easy with the raid, and I'm just gonna raid you guys over to Games Done Quick. They are currently hosting looks like a tournament or a race at least for Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So they're doing speedrun races for that. It may be some kind of randomizer. So those are always exciting to watch. Super into speedrunning myself, so. Enjoy that slice of the world that I don't often show off on Twitch anymore, ironically enough. So I just want to thank everyone for hanging out, and I want to thank Garrett for guesting on the stream, and I just want to...
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a blast.
It was such a fun time, and I really want to say thank you so much for having me on your show. I've watched you guys for quite some time. Actually, funny story. It's the first... time I saw you guys was actually you guys watching one of the episodes I edited, which was when they stayed up till 3 a.m. at the graveyard episode, and I watched you guys' reactions and that sort of thing, and it was like, oh, these guys are awesome, and so I've been watching you guys since then. So I appreciate you having me, and also was going Canada mode on this show. Crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Anytime that you want to come back, you just let us know. We'll make sure it happens.
Heck yeah.
All right, guys. I am going to raid you all over to Games Done Quick. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we will see you guys on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. Sometimes we switch it up.
Yeah, depending on how we're feeling. But have a good evening, and we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
And they're sent. And the stream is almost cut.